Hello, hello. Me and Zombie back at it. Again. Once again. Something like that. I have to reset my sensitivity as per usual. Oh my god, that might be too slow. And my sounds feel like they're destroying my ears. So, we're back. We got a diamond pickaxe last time. And we can make another portal. So I'm gonna collect some more coal while we're down here, and I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of this iron, just because we could use it in the future. But I think we're going into the Nether this episode. I have an entire week off of work. As I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to a show, and I decided to give myself a little vacation, basically. So, how did... okay. Anyways. But yeah, I decided to give myself a little vacation. I was working so much, and I was getting burnt out. And I am not a big fan of being burnt out. So I decided to give myself a break. I feel like I'm repeating myself. But yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm gonna try and record a bunch, or just play games in general a bunch, because due to work, job, employment, whatever, I don't really get to sit down much and play and not feel like I'm not being productive. So here we are again, playing the same game, talking about the same shit. But that's okay. Oh my god, spawner. Because if I were to not do that, I wouldn't have found a spawner. Oh my god, I got fucking pre-fired. Okay. We're gonna get rid of that. What do we have? We have a saddle. Cocoa beans. I'll take the bucket. I want the flint. I don't really need that. Where's the other chest? Excuse me. Please refrain from doing that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's interesting. When the... Do you see the gravel, like, breaking really fast? What the fuck? I don't know if that's, like, a known common glitch, but it looks like when the gravel, like, falls, it skips, like, the breaking animation. Is that... Okay. I don't need any gold. Something that I'm fearing in the future is we're gonna have to hunt down Enderman again. That took so long when I was playing 1.0. In which, update to that, the playlist is still public, but I've unlisted those videos just because I never finished it, and I want to redo 1.0 at some point. I still plan on going through every subsequent like version after this, so we'll be doing like 1.2, 1.3, and so on. Maybe at the end we'll circle all the way back to 1.0 and complete that, because it's basically the same as this version, but without like what, jungles, I think, something like that. Admittedly, I haven't been really hyper fixated on old Minecraft as I was like a couple of months ago, so I've kind of fallen out of the loop of doing that. Oh my god, I'm not going in there. Whatever you do, do not go in there. Holy shit, they were ready for me. They were like plotting down there, like we're We're gonna get their ass. As soon as they turn the corner, all of us just start going blam, kaplooey. But I've got to make it up to the surface. I have like a stack of coal, and I have plenty of iron. So, it is time. I don't really want lapis either, because it's kind of useless. Outside of like a building block, I don't think you use it to enchant until like 1.8. So, I have no use for that. I'm just gonna do the classic. Never mind. I'm gonna go this way. The classic staircase up. Since that way did not want me to go that way. Or something like that. We're heading back into wherever this slime is. I've seen recently that they released a remaster for Black Ops 1, or not a remaster, but they re-released Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 on like the PS4, PS5. And I've been watching so much like old COD that I kind of want to go and play it myself, but the unfortunate reality is I do not like playing things on controller that are competitive. Granted, I don't play like fighting games, but things like FPS games, even Minecraft on a controller just feels like awful. I've been spoiled with mouse and keyboard. But yeah, I've been seeing a lot of old COD, so I've been wanting to go play it. And I want to make it a goal of mine. I want to make like one more clip dump. My old videos used to be almost exclusively like clips from like FPS games I'd play, plus just some like random funny ones that I'd collect over the months. But honestly, I just haven't been clipping much in general, and it kind of makes me sad. It's kind of one of the only things that really gets me into like editing, because I get to make silly little edits over me destroying kids in like random games. But yeah, I haven't made one in a while. So I kind of want to make an effort. Yeah, I feel like the portal just like has to go like maybe. Where do we put the portal? What about actually up here? I say we like dig this out a little bit. And then this leads up to like, I don't really like the placement of that. You know what? Fuck it. It's going right here. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bam. There we go. I feel like at the beginning of this series, I said that I wanted to get all of the achievements. I should probably still do that. But granted, I want to move on to the next version. 1.1, as I've mentioned before, is like very samey as 1.0. So there hasn't been really anything new in this version that's like substantial enough for me to like, I don't want to say want to stay on it, because I am having fun. I'm recording, obviously. I wouldn't be here if I did not enjoy it to some extent. But I fear just how long it's gonna take. And in the meantime, I'm gonna plant these saplings just to get some like foliage going over here. And hopefully that'll make the place look a little nicer. And then we're gonna run inside, get a singular piece of iron, turn that into a flint and steel. And then actually I'm going to put some shit away. There we go. Let's do that. I do need to collect some more flint, and I need to collect more feathers, just so I have enough arrows to fight the dragon again. Because I don't think they changed the dragon fight at all. And it's pretty easy. Just Ender Pearl over to, Ender Pearl over, oh my god, I can't speak. Ender Pearl over to mid, and then just spam him. At least in this version. I don't even think they added the cages in this version yet. But we walk into the Nether, and we are not lucky enough to have a fortress, unfortunately. But I could also there we go. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, actually, we should probably get a thumbnail. Let's see. No. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, please. Please. Stop it. Actually, wait. Achievement? Oh wait, this is like my worst nightmare, I forgot. Okay. Aw. Wait, that looked like it hit him. What the fuck? I got a no-reg. Oh, but it literally went through them. They're cheating. They have God mode. This is fucked up. Can we please? Can we please? There's no way. There we go. I can't believe it. Give me 1 second. I did not realize, but I had something playing in the background. And I don't know if my mic was picking it up. But that's okay. Let's see. Still no fortress. I would have liked one a little close to the portal, but beggars cannot be choosers, I suppose. I'm gonna head over here, see if we can spot one. No. Unless I'm blind. It is very possible. But we're gonna have to do some hunting. I don't think I have enough food to do this just yet. So I'm gonna head back into the overworld, but not a bad spawn. Could be much worse. We could be floating and be surrounded by like a lava pool, so again, can't complain too much. But I think I'm gonna make a path up to that. Maybe, ooh, what would be cool is we place like netherrack around the base of the portal, and then we can just make it look like the nether's spreading through the portal. Very original, I know. Not to pat myself on the back. We should sleep, actually. So, I really don't have much food. Was I smelting anything? No. So that's an issue. I think I was trying to make a farm at some point in this series, but I don't know if I have ADHD, but goddamn, I can't stay like focused on one task. Because we had this over here, but, you know, this is a sad excuse for a farm. So let's do that. And then we'll actually harvest some of this, at least the grown ones. Bonk. 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 And we don't get any return in seeds. That's actually kind of crazy. So we're just gonna break all the grass around. Ooh, ooh, free? Okay, thank you. I'll take the arrows. But yeah, I need an actual food source. I don't see many cows over here. I haven't seen chickens at all, so it feels like wheat is our only option. At least for now. Let's see. Oh, I light my farm on fire immediately after planting it. There we go. Yeah, I really don't know what to do about food right now. I might just have to go walking out there hunting animals. We actually have what looks like to be a forest right there, so maybe some better animals for food will be there, because we can't kill sheep at all. They don't drop mutton in this version. So I see a red mushroom up there, but I don't think mushrooms are going to be sustainable either. You. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Bonk. Bonk. Now hopefully I don't lose my way back, but I have a little bit of faith. Any more chickens? Maybe some cows. I feel like I haven't seen a pig this entire like playthrough. More sheep. There. You. Bonk. Ooh. I think the video was in trending. But I saw this video of this dude playing LG Duels. I think it's Quake. I don't think it's Unreal Tournament. I think it's Quake specifically. And it led me down a rabbit hole of like the history of like aim trainers, Kovacs, and all that stuff. The game looks fun, I will admit. LG Duels, I eventually want to try out. And it looks like they're actually starting their own like aim focused or just like clip focused, like what looks like to be a social media, which is kind of cool, in my opinion. But yeah, I saw this video of this dude basically just trying it out for the first time and going from like getting slammed to getting not as slammed, I suppose. And something I noticed when I play FPS games is like I've done a bit of aim training myself. Maybe for I'd say like very, very raw mouse control, it could be beneficial. But there is some validity to people saying that like you're not really like learning to aim at like human targets that have like human patterns of movement when you're going against like bots or doing static or stuff like that. And something that I've known that I want to work on is aiming while strafing. Just because like for basic aim, I think I'm quite okay. But when it comes to tracking like fast strafes, it is a lot easier if instead of just me like spamming A and D and just kind of like trying to guess where like to put my mouse. You just use your movement to make it easier, basically. And it's something I don't tend to implement too often when I'm playing, just because, like, it's never consciously in my brain to do it. So, along with the anti-aim trainer propaganda that I've been watching, or whatever we want to call it, I've been wanting to try that game out just to learn how to do it. Because, like, I think the whole concept of those duels is, like, you basically lifesteal constantly from each other. I think they specifically call it, like, vamp duels in the Discord. But what it comes down to is whoever's the most accurate and who can kind of, like, outstrafe or outmaneuver the other person. Ooh, a ravine. And I think for practice or just, like, wanting to aim a little bit better, I think that's the method. And it also looks fun. It's simple. You literally just point, click, and move. So I might make a video on that. I might try and get some, like, clips or whatever. But yeah, I honestly want to get back into FPS games. It's been a while since I've just, like, consistently, like, played one. Just because, like, my main FPS game, Bad Business, just ended up dying. They updated the game and I was, like, super excited about it, but it's kind of dropped back down to having, like, consistently 300 players. So half of them are probably closet cheating, if possible. And then, like, the other half are probably people who just, like, haven't quit. And yes, this is me completely coping, but I do not have the time nor patience to kind of, like, keep up with that. But at the same time, again, I miss FPS games. I miss playing them, like, constantly. And I miss hitting clips and posting clips. So I've been wanting to try to get back into it. Get into better mindsets when you play, just because I'm a little bit competitive, even if I realistically can't keep up, or it's just me coping. But yeah, I play Overwatch sometimes with my brother. I still hop on Bad Business every once in a while. I play Left 4 Dead 2, which I guess isn't, like, I guess if you're playing, like, what's it called, the PvP game mode, it could be technically an FPS in that sense, but it's fun to aim in that game. But yeah, I just want to learn how to do it a little bit better without having to use, like, Kovacs, which inherently means just, getting my bitch ass up and playing the fucking game. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm salting these bricks. I think I wanted to try to see if, like, this outline would look better with brick, and it honestly did not. Excuse me, I am sleepy. I'm off of work, obviously, but I did a double today, so I'm quite sleepy. Juno update, sleepy. But I'm gonna head back into the Nether, and I think we're gonna find the fortress and then end it off. Just so we have some legible progress again. Low pressure, but progress nonetheless. I'm gonna take some cobblestone and I'm just gonna, like, place it along where I walk just so I don't forget where I'm going. I could take a picture of my cords, but you know what? Nah. I don't know if there's any, like, speedrun tactics to find the portal easier. I would not know them, of course, but Or did I say portal? The fortress. Easier. I do not know any tricks, so it is quite literally just walking around and gambling for one. I see like big open spaces like that and it just like screams fortress, but no fortress. Sad face. Let's see, we're gonna go down here. Ouch! Oh, that's been like my earworm, or I guess like brain worm of like the week. I've just been randomly going like youch whenever I get damaged in game. And it's quite literally become just like subconscious at this point. That's what I'm saying, Pigman. Because again, big open space screams, hey, fortress. But alas, no fortress. Oh my god. Please leave me alone. We'll just send that way. Imagine it hits the pigman, all of them fucking aggro on me. I just get pummeled. I've actually been playing modern Minecraft a little bit. A tiny little bit. And the differences in the nether are kind of big in retrospect. I don't even know where to go. We're just gonna keep going this way. I haven't placed down any cobblestone, so we're gonna start doing that now before I get actually lost. Cause I can't even look back in this and look at my cords, so I better I better figure out a way or this is becoming like another survival series. There was actually a dude on YouTube I saw doing something like that in the old nether, and I thought that was absolutely, like, insane. Because, like, what, the only food source in here is, rotten flesh? Which is kind of brutal. I don't doubt that it's possible, but... Bum bum bum. The Minecraft music will always just be a classic in my brain, and it's probably been ingrained into like so many children's memories from just how like prevalent this game was internet wise. Okay, this ghast has to leave me alone. Have you seen a fortress by any chance? Ghast, please. I'm just trying to find the fortress. Oh my god, we're meleeing the ghast. Yeah, come back down here. Get over here. Please. I can't get him. There we go. And I got a ghast here. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, and we found the fortress. They knew where it was. I'm so sorry. They were just trying to lead me there. Fuck. Oh, this is actually so sad. Okay. Let's... Damn, I feel bad now. Okay, let's head in. I don't think that's a blaze spawner, but... Fuck, is that a lot of blazes? Let's see. I just want to see what this is over here first. Here's a blaze spawner. Do fortresses have chests yet? I do not know. This is actually quite dangerous to like interact with because I can't put myself out in any way. I can block to negate some of the damage, but fire is going to be dangerous, which is why I needed food in the first place, because regen in this version is very dependent on just having hunger. So at least from the way that I know that it works, you'll build up saturation, but like every time you heal, it just like eats up so much of your hunger that like you just have to have a consistent source of food in order to kind of like live. So yeah, believe it or not, you have to have kind of food consistently to live, guys. Just in case you didn't know. There we go. Speaking of PvP earlier, I think I mentioned, something I never learned how to do in Minecraft PvP is bridge. Even like the basic like backwards, just crouching every once in a while, like that kind of bridging. Have never learned how, or at least consistently. Granted, I was never a huge fan of like Bed Wars and stuff, but now we have like 1.9 PvP and all the like niches that come with that. I feel so out of touch sometimes when it comes to this game and like its actual PvP scene. Just because obviously I come from like just jitter clicking, or not even that I did it, but just like that era of PvP. I don't know how like prevalent butterfly clicking was in like pre 2017, I suppose. But at least to my knowledge, it wasn't prevalent. I could be wrong though. Oh, hello, Blaze. Will we get our first blaze rod? We will. Okay, there we go. And I think honestly, oh my god, oh my god, please. Please. Okay. I'm gonna block myself in here. And I think that's where I'm gonna call it. Let me find my actual F5 key. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I am glad to have a week off. I'm going to try and definitely getting through like a good chunk of like the Aether, just so I can get at least some of that video done, because I'm just editing down a lot of the footage. I haven't done any like major edits yet. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to at least have like this series, or like the Ender Dragon in this series killed, or have that kind of put out by the end of this week. So stay tuned. I hope procrastination is kind of a pain in the ass. So, yeah. Bye-bye.